All right, so the first thing is the water. They've already foiled this up. I'm not sure what that was for. Maybe it got too cold because they did it down here too. But all you need to do is put this in line with the pipe to get the water to flow. I usually just wait till that overflows, and it's pretty quick when you're full, and this thing is full. The tank is totally full, so it should be about an hour your first fill up. You got about 100 gallons in there, and probably close to 600 gallons in this water tank. So probably around 300 or 400 gallons used. You may need to fill up because it gets kind of slow. One thing that you can do is crank this up higher to tilt it more backwards. So the water's angled down. That should take care of that. So the garbage, there's a dump on the other side of town. It's about 4 or 5 minutes from here. There's no it's basically self-service, no cost. So I never talked to the people that just checked out, but they brought a space heater on the bottom. I wonder if they were starting to get some frozen lines. So I've got that one running at 54 degrees. I also set up some boards to kind of keep it, to trap the heat a little better. It's not perfect, but it's just makeshift. I took what's going to be skirting for this one. All right, so LP, I'll just show you how to do this. So this switch right here, whichever tank it's pointing to is the one you're going to be using. I usually like to start on the left side and then open here. So all you need to do is, when you show up, all you need to do is turn this to the open position, and then it should be good to go. But I'm going to put this cover on. You can come back. When you're done, you just flip that. When that tank runs out, just flip over to the switch on the other one. There's a battery, but you got Sure Power, so you don't need to worry about the battery. So this is the best access to the heater. It's set to 54 degrees. So I would just pop that back. So I just put these boards in place. So I got the Traeger grill there. This is the line to the heater. This is the line to the lighting. Power box. That switch may flip if you got too much power drag, and how you prevent that is by using LP. So the propane for the fridge right here. Let's go inside. So when you come in, you can put the ceiling lights on, the porch. First thing I would do when I come in is flip the LP on, and then the electric heater and the water pump. But don't turn that water pump on until you fill up the water. If you hear the water pump keep coming on, I would just turn it off and only use it when you need it. But as far as I know right now, it should be working. So once you turn the LP, the propane on, and come in here, the way to get it flowing through the system is to light this up first. So once you get that on, then you know you got flow. And then I would come to the fridge next. So the fridge, this means the button out would be on gas. So first you turn this on, and then you come and change that to gas. So once you do that, then the outside starts clicking. So then I would come out here, make sure that you hear constant flame. So I don't have the gas on, so I can't give you a real live example, but if you're ever having trouble getting it started, I would just stick a big lighter, like the pointy one, stick it deep in there, and that's a spot where if it's not self-igniting, you can ignite it yourself. Yeah, it's kind of risky coming here in January with all, like, I think it like today it's nice and there's a lot of temperate days, but January is like the worst for freezing. So this will be an experiment. I've never actually used this, never rented it in January, so we'll see how it goes. But there's the other space heater for this room. That should be enough to keep it warm. So the thing about propane is it's pretty expensive to heat the place with it, but you can use it. I recommend trying to get the heat out of this, and then like if you just need to get the place heated fast, then you can use the heater to get it going. So this will use a lot of propane. It can cost a lot to run it on propane, whereas the fridge does better with propane. The problem with the fridge is if you're running it on electric, then it's gonna cost, it's gonna trip the wires more, and so the more you can just run, and it's pretty efficient on propane. So this prefers propane. The heat's better on electricity. But yeah, let's see if I can think of anything else that needs to be done. Yeah, please let me know if you have any questions. I can't think of anything, but one other thing about this is that is the thermostat, and we taped it up, and the higher it's up, the colder it is. So if you put this all the way up to the top of the fridge, then it'll be really cold fridge.